Hey guys, Smaffy, welcome back for round one of this Legacy Cube. And we won the die roll, which is awesome. This hand has a bunch of counter spells and yeah, this is great. We'll keep this. Obviously we don't have any red lands, but we don't even have any red spells, so we could use the Serum Visions here, but there's nothing I'm looking for at this point. So I can see why people just wouldn't bother, but at the same time I want to be mana efficient. And yeah, we're just gonna go like that. Now we basically just have counter spells for turn 2, 3 and 4, assuming turn 2 is a creature. And we'll just pass. Hopefully they'll try and play a creature on turn 2, just so we can play the remove cell. Perfect. Looks like they're going to be playing like a blue-white, like you don't play Selfless Spirits in like a control deck, you just, well I guess you could actually, if you play like a Supreme Verdict kind of deck, you can play all your threats out and then like, yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, I expect he's just going to be playing like blue-white, flickers, tempo stuff. So like Flicker Wisp and just stuff like that. Yeah, we do not want to play against Kitchen Finks. And we don't need that Force Spike. We'll just go ahead and... yeah, we'll just go pass. We could use Imperial Recruiter, but there's no reason to. Because if we play that, we get like a Pestamite. And we still need the other half anyway, so it doesn't achieve anything. Dismiss this. Heck, we don't even have the second red, so yeah, there's no point. Just play an island. Yeah, we might as well at this point. We've got nothing else to do. We're gonna probably next time Treachery anyway. Oh, we could take Jace. That is an interesting option. Unfortunately, we only really have counter spells in our graveyard. We obviously Serum Visions, but yeah, I actually quite like taking Jace here, just to get some value. I expect they won't be able to get rid of it straight away. They could have Path to Exile or Disfigure, I guess, but looks like they are going to path it. Oh, yep, Disfigure, yeah. That's fine. We have Treachery, so hopefully they'll play like a big creature that we can just steal, and then we're good to start hitting them with that. And we have a one turn chump blocker as well. And they didn't have anything, okay. I guess we let the beats commence with an Imperial Recruiter. If our opponent does nothing, we can bounce our Recruiter and Kicker it. So that way we replace the Royal, into the Royal, but at the same time we can use the Recruiter to go get the Pestamite. Ifrit is fine, or Ifrit should I say. Yeah, I quite like this play. They're gonna spell Queller it, that's fine. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna Treachery the Ifrit here. It sucks that just how that works out with the we're just gonna like that we're gonna attack. I guess yeah, we'll probably will attack actually, but it just sucks how we take this guy that's gonna keep damaging us, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Okay, and yeah, we can just pass here. So because they've spell quellered yes, we would like to get a land. We'll get a mountain. In the off chance that we end up using 2 red cards in one turn. The Pillar of Flame will be good from the sideboard to come in now, because we can use it on the Kitchen Finks. And Thassa, that's fine. Rosaric was a really good draw. I think we're just going to straight away take out this Spell Queller. And then we can bounce. Oh, and we can still kicker it. So we can bounce the Thassa and then they miss out on a Scry. Excuse me. Yeah, so we can bounce the Thassa so they don't get the Scry for the turn. But it's not really like a threat at this point. If they Scry to the bottom, obviously we would have lost value. But I still think bouncing... This is fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to bounce the Recruiter. It might actually be better to bounce the Ralzeric. And yeah, that was obviously a stupid play. Should have kept up an extra red for the Recruiter. Be interested. Yeah, I want to see if they actually do get the Scry on the top or the bottom. Onto the bottom. Okay, that's annoying. That does actually. That's fine because that means they. It might just not draw anything. If they put it on top, then they obviously drew something. And again, we'll just get the Pestomite because it's the only thing left to get. And it would be good because we're more likely to draw Splinter Twin at this point. And yeah, we've got quite a fairly good clock because we've got 5 on board, and then with the Ralzeric and Pestomite, we can probably kill them in like 2 turns. So I'm just going to end of turn flash Pestomite in, just to be able to get in for the extra 2 damage. I don't think that even if they play something, we can just tap it down. Obviously, Thalia, that does nothing. Oh, they still have 1 card in hand. And we're just gonna keep the Thalia tapped down, I think. And we might as well untap the Thunderbreak. Oh, that does too much. You can go like really deep with counter spells and like Sphinx's Rev, but sometimes you just need to play like a random creature and just beat him down with it. Okay, that's great. So yeah, we know they're basically just like blue-white Death and Taxes pretty much. So I'm just going to bring in the Firebolt and the Grimloth Monster and the Pillar of Flame. Riftbolt is fine. I don't think we need to bring in Riftbolt though. And Boros Reckoner is okay as well. So then we just take out Force Spike is okay against aggro decks, just because if you do it early game it's really good. Late game obviously it's really bad, but I think because you can get so much tempo early game with it, it's good to keep in. I think Treachery is going a bit too, like, we don't need Treachery in the deck. It's taking like a 4 mana creature. It's obviously like mana wise it's fine, but it's just not what we want to be doing. I think we just want to lower the curve and then beat them late game with like a Chandra or a Sarkhan. So a couple more cards to cut. I think Imperial Recruiter is fine to cut. It's good to get the combo, but at the same time it's 3 mana, not actually playing to the board besides a 1/1. 2 more cuts. Maybe the Grimloth Monster isn't as good as I think. Yeah, we'll cut the Grimloth Monster then. And the... Is part of the Water Veil? I still think that's good. Like, it might just be a little too cute. But we do have 2 Planeswalkers, so I think it's still fine. Boros Reckoner is triple red. So we should bring in the Glacial Fortress, because then that's effectively a red-white land for that. Last cut. I really don't know what to cut. I'm going to get rid of Force Spike. As I said, late game it's just completely dead. We've changed the curve, or the colour spread a little bit. A lot more red early game. What did we cut? Treachery and Force Spike. It might be correct to add another red. Yeah, I'm going to add another mountain. And as I said, Glacial Fortress taps for blue like an island, but it taps white for the Boros Reckoner, so I think that's a good card to bring in. Okay, and game 2. This hand is fine. It's got everything we need. Chandra's probably just going to be a board wipe straight away. Reminder's good. I'm not going to F6 here, just to... Because if you F6, then your opponent can tell when you've done it, so they know that you probably don't have... Or you don't have a counter spell. So I prefer to just... that's pretty bad for us. Yeah, so I prefer to just click OK, so that our opponent doesn't know that we don't have anything. Yeah, Thalia's like the worst thing they could... Or the best thing for them that they could have done, just because now we can't use the Remand. Because it's going to cost 3. So now they have kind of like free reign to do what they want this turn. It also means that our Chandra is now 7 mana, and the difference between 6 and 7 is pretty big. That's not good for us. And again, that's 6 as well. We can now use the Remand, which is good. But 5 is quite a good clock for them to put us on, and yeah, we're definitely going to remind that. And they had to overpay because of the Thalia as well, which is fun for us. And we'll just take the Lava Axe to the face. Oh, and we drew Dissolve, which is good, because now we can obviously cast the Dissolve on 5. Yeah, we'll cast probably Dissolve next in whatever they play, and then soon we can get a Frost Titan down, and then after that we can go Chandra, so we can like play the Frost Titan, like tap down something, then play Chandra, board wipe, and we should keep our Titan around, unless they play something absolutely Yeah, so unless they somehow make something bigger than 4. Do we want Sarkhan? 1, 2, 3, 4. So next time we're going to go up to 5 mana. But we can't actually cast Sarkhan because it's going to cost 6 because of Thalia. So normally I would keep him, but I don't think we can afford to. I think we're just looking for interaction at this point. Like that. That is perfect. So it might, like if I think people would often just bounce a spell here just before damage because they're going to deal 5, putting us down to 3. But I think I prefer just taking it and casting into the Royal during their end step. And because we do it during their end step, they can't recast the Thalia. Therefore, we can cast Chandra guaranteed and straight away wipe the board on turn 6. So yeah, I think it's just worth taking the damage here. Just so we can get Chandra next turn. Well, actually, we can part the Water Veil into Chandra. If that's what we want to do. Hopefully they don't have a Restoration Angel. No. As I said, we can now cast Chandra and minus. I think that was incorrect. I think we should have bounced pre-damage. I'm not sure because this way, no, we can cast Chandra, but we can't kill this. We could just start attacking them with token. Oh no, we can't. We're just gonna die. Yeah, we're just gonna cast Frost Titan here. It could part the Water Veil, but I'd rather wait until we have something to do other than play a land and pass. I've targeted the Kitchen Finks in case they somehow have like a Path to Exile or something. Or Swords to Plough. Actually, Swords wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, if they had like some sort of white removal spell, then they could just kill us with the Kitchen Finks because we're on 3. So yeah, it was incorrect to bounce the Thalia at the end step. It probably would have been better to do it earlier. Destroy all creatures. It's fine. I think that's a little bit like cute that they've just used Day of Judgment to kill the Frost Titan and then they've brought this back. Like, if that's the only way to get rid of it, fair enough, but I don't think we're too worried about that. Because now we can just Chandra and -1. Probably should have Serum Visions first, but we don't really need the Flame Slash now, I don't think. Because blue-white isn't really like a deck with haste, like the blue-white creatures generally don't have haste, it's more red and black, so I'm not too worried about what they... so yeah, I'm not sure, like, I'm not worried that they can do something during their turn and kill us, so I think it's okay to tap out. Okay, so now we have 8 mana, we can cast the Part of the Water Veil. I'm trying to think if we want to plus Chandra or minus. We could -2, board, wipe the board, then take an extra turn and then attack for 6. I think that seems fine. it might be better to play Rouse Eric and use Part the Water Veil next turn, but I just want to start play. I just want to get some things on the board before they can do anything about it. So I'm going to do it this way around. So then they don't have like counter magic or anything like that. And this way we can, like, between Chandra and Rouse Eric, we put them on a quick clock. And then we have Firebolt and Rouse Eric, and yeah, we have loads of removal, and they shouldn't have anything with haste, so we should be okay. Batterskull, that's interesting. I think I'm just going to Firebolt, Flashback, Firebolt it. Yeah. Like, obviously they can just bounce it, but the idea is that we just don't want them to be able to gain their life. I don't know why we didn't untap something there. I think I must have just double clicked or something, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, like they can bounce the Batterskull and then play it again, but like we could have just tapped it, but then they just untap and then attack us back. So I think it's, yeah, we just have to kill it. And now we have Remove Soul. I'm still not sure if the Part of the Water Veil was correct to do before we got the Rouse Eric on the board. Seems to be working fine though. And Chandra has done so much work here. She's killed like 3 creatures and dealt like 6, 12, 18 damage. That is fine. Oh crap, we should have counted that. Shit. Oh, we'll just counter that instead, I guess. Yeah, that was a really bad play. That wasn't even a play. I just randomly clicked it without thinking. Oh, that was really bad. So I think we're just gonna have to use. That was really bad. That's really slowed down the clock. Because if we counted this and then let this resolve. Actually, yeah. If it was the other way around, we could have just used Rouse Eric to kill this, but now we're going to have to use Rouse to deal 3 and then minus Chandra to deal 1. That's really annoying. And I'm going to keep the mountain in case we for some reason want to use Chandra's 0 to discard a hand and draw more. But yeah, as I said, letting the Ifrit resolve there was really stupid. And we just bought them an entire turn because we would have been able to use that to kill the Relic Warder and then get in for 6, and then this turn get in for another 6. So we could potentially have just lost the game to that, assuming they have a lot of good stuff. Whenever opponent you control becomes untapped, gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. and then we'll just plus Chandra and get him for 6. I can't believe that I let the Efreet resolve. That was so stupid. What have they got here? Oh yeah, that's fine. Obviously they're just going to play it again. Well, if they do play it again, we can just tap it down and attack for 6. So they're going to have something here. I don't know what they're going to have. Is that really all they have? Are they just hoping that we don't see this? Or if they have no, because if any flicker effect would just make the germ token enter the battlefield again unattached, so it would just die. So I really can't see any way that they can still win this. Doesn't matter what we untap. Yeah, I don't really know what they were doing there. They must have just had nothing else to do and hope that we mess up. Unless they have, like, removal. Yeah, that's bad for us. Oh, dismember. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's pay the life, so they still died anyway. Okay, that was round 1. Thanks for watching. On to round 2. Peace.